hate buses, man. They walk in, they leave in all sorts of a mess, you know what I mean? They can't ever clean up their own mess. On top of that, you got so many people you can't deal with. If you're working in a fast food place, sorry drive-thru, but you're gonna be back the fuck up. And on top of everyone else, everyone's gonna be waiting, 8, maybe 15 minutes all for their food because you got like 20 kids, maybe 50, you know, if it gets bad. And let's not even talk about, if you've ever had 3 buses or more, that's just fucking chaos, don't even. But you got like 50 kids all trying to order food all at once, and they don't want just like small items, they want the biggest things you got. So number 5, fuck you buses. Yeah, that's right, number 4 is our own employees / customers, which means just people in fucking general. Because we all know how it is when you're walking in, you think you're going to have an awesome day at work, and all of a sudden you get these mean-ass looks, not only from the customers you're dealing with, but from your employees. They're never happy to be there. They're always like, man, fuck you, and you just got to give them that look back. You got to let them know who's boss, give them the look like, hey, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna have a good motherfucking day, so don't you be giving me that look. You fucking go get happy, and you bring your ass back. And employees are just starting to get ridiculous. You cannot go into a single restaurant without seeing employees on their cell phones. It's getting out of hand. How much can you stand around just texting out, like, how many people you gotta talk to? What are you talking to them about? Is it that important? Like, you must be spoiling your whole life story over and over again because, fuck, you got work to do. That's right, number 3 can be drunks. We all know they're annoying as hell. They are always pissy or smartass. They never want to give you your order as they want to have it. Either it's a number 2 or a number 4. Quit jumping me around, quit saying 24. You know there's only 15 numbers on that menu. Please, sir, this is Red Lobster. I'm trying to close, and you know that. Plus, you can never hear them when they're trying to order something. They're always slurring. Like, maybe you should have stopped like 10 shots ago. That way I can understand what you're trying to order. And if it's a restaurant close to a few bars, man, I know your pain because that is the hardest. You get every single drunk in the whole town. You know them all. You get to know them. You're like, Bill, go home. You're too drunk. I don't know what you're doing this time of night. I tell you to go home every night. I'm going to call the cops on you. And then that's the worst part is when you have to get the cops involved with drunks because they're just so plastered. They can't think straight. They can't do anything right. I have no idea what they're doing out actually, but the worst time is when the cops get involved. So, drunks, you've made it on to number 3, buddy. Number 2 on this most annoying list is drive-thrus. If you've ever worked a place with drive-thru, you know that is where most of the stuff goes wrong. Plus, it's like 70% of all the business. In drive-thru, you got people trying to fuck you out of money. Customers get angry for having to wait the slightest. Like, fast food just should not mean the quickest possible. It still needs to be cooked fresh, needs to make sure it's assembled correctly. Trust me, like, your food just doesn't get magically made. It still has to be cooked properly, make sure there's nothing wrong with it, make sure everything's right. And they get mad for having to wait in the slightest, but it's constantly busy. Like, you know when you pulled up that you're gonna have to wait because the drive-thru was so busy that you couldn't even get into place.
And that's right, you guessed it, number 1 is the bathrooms. Man, you ever clean bathrooms in a restaurant? You know you find the nastiest shit. You find shit smeared all over the walls, all over the place you're trying to clean. You find condoms, nasty fucking condoms, not just little condoms in their wrapper, fucking used condoms that are fucking sitting there. It's just like, you nasty son of a bitches. You find underwear in the trash can and all the time. So bathrooms, you make it to be a number 1 for being literally a fucking shit show. And thank you guys for watching the first episode of F.I.V.E. You can follow us on all the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Vine, even though we have nothing on Vine, at Max Level or Max Level Studios. You can find me at Modern Day Hell. You can find Daniel at Daniel's Paradox. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Stupid dork.